Hi everyone, this is Shradha from Seraphic Art Studio, and today's video is the first video in our series of a beginners friendly acrylic painting course. So today's video is all about the materials that you will need as a beginner, the basic material that is needed for acrylic painting, that all we are going to discuss in the video. So the materials like the paints, the brushes, the canvases, the papers, all these materials will be discussed. We'll be discussing the different types of companies that I use, the price points as well as the quality of these materials, and which will make it easier for you to decide according to your budget what type of material you want to buy. You can buy the material either from the local store or you can order it online, but please keep the material ready before our next video, and so that our next video is going to be on the techniques of acrylic painting, so you can do the techniques along with me, or else you can of course watch the video at your free time, but please join us. So without any delay, now let's start with our materials video. So let's start with our first video of the series, which is the introduction to materials for our beginners friendly acrylic painting course. So initially I'll explain you all about the canvases, the different types of canvases that are available in the market. So here I have is a canvas board. So this board is pretty thin, and it's cheaper than the stretched canvas board, and this is good for the beginners to start painting. Okay, this also can be used for framing purposes. You can frame after painting this, by painting on the board, you can frame this board also. So there you get different sizes and shapes in this board. This is a 9 by 12 inch board, and the price for this board is around 85 rupees. So it's pretty cheap for the beginners, and it is good, so that you can gain hang of how the canvas painting is done. This is another canvas board which is 6 by 6 inches. This comes in around 40 to 50 rupees, and so the canvas boards that come in the market are pretty cheap and good for the beginners. After the canvas board, you get acrylic papers. So this is a Brustro artist acrylic paper. This is a 400 GSM paper, and normally I use this paper for making my thumbnails before starting a new painting. So this paper, because it's 400 GSM, it's pretty thick and good for painting. So initially you can try on painting on the paper. The problem is it's a bit difficult to paint on the paper rather than the canvas board. Canvas is easier to paint on, but if you get hang on it, it is a good medium to for practicing. After the after the acrylic paper, we have got a canvas pad. These are loose sheets of canvases that you can use. This I have got a fine art canvas pad. It's an 8 by 10 sheets, and in this canvas pad I get around 10 sheets. It's for 250 rupees. So one sheet is around 25 rupees, and it is quite economical and budget friendly for the beginners. I use it for making my thumbnails again, or also small paintings which can be framed. So this you can tear off these sheets and stick it on the pad or a ply, and then start painting on it. And like I said earlier, you need to in the earlier introduction video, that you need to treat the canvas before painting. So I'll teach you how to treat the canvas in my next upcoming video, but this is all about the canvas pad. After the canvas pad, we have something called stretched canvas. Stretched canvas is a canvas that is stretched on the wooden frame. So this is a wooden frame, this is a pine wood frame on which the canvas is stretched, and this is good and it is widely used by all the artists around the world. So now in canvas, stretched canvas boards, you can either get it ready made right from the market, or you can buy a canvas and get it stretched from a frame maker. You making your own stretch board. So this is good only while making the stretched canvas on your own. You have to keep it in mind that the canvas is tight enough. This should not be loose, it should be tight enough to start painting on. So you can use the canvas boards, as well as I also use this mixed media journal. This is of Zen Sangam that I have got from Amazon. This is an A5 size and it's a 200 GSM paper, and this is pretty thick and good for all types of medias like watercolor, acrylic colors, and gouache, and different types of mediums. Okay, even and also for the mixed media, as the name suggests. So this normally this I use for my whatever ideas I want to get, or the paintings that I want to try. Either I try on this mixed media journal, or I try on the acrylic paper. So like you can see, I have done some paintings on this, and then I transfer them on the canvas pads. So these are also good for the beginners when you want to start for painting. So this is all about the canvases and the canvas board papers and journals and all. Now we'll shift to brushes. So there are lots of different types of brushes that are available in the market. So I'll just introduce you to some of the brushes. This is called a flat brush. The bristles of the brush are flat. This is a round brush. Like you can see, the bristles are in a round shape, and this is in the flat shape. So in the brushes, this is called the tip of the brush. This is the middle part of the brush is called the belly of the brush, and the metal part where the brush hairs go in the metal part, this is called the ferrule of the brush. So you will, whenever I'm doing the painting, I'll refer to as a tip of the brush or the belly of the brush. So this information is for you to know when what I am talking about the brushes. So there are different types of brushes that you get in the market. This is a flat brush, a round brush. This is a small flat brush. Then you get filbert brush. Filbert brush is a amazing brush because this is one of my favorite brushes, and favorite brushes almost of all the artists. This is round at the tip and flat. So this is very versatile brush, and you can do many different things with this brush. So this set that I have is of Camel. This Camel set is good for the beginners. I have used other company brushes also, but this Camel set is very good for the beginners. They have good amount of hair, and the hair quality of the brush is also good, and they are not very expensive. So when you are starting to paint, you can definitely go in for this Camel brushes. Then I have another set of brush which is of Brustro. It is called a Velvet Touch, and these brushes I have just got them. I have still not used them, but I like the quality of the brushes, again the bristles of the brush, and this definitely I really want to try these brushes out. These are slightly expensive than the Camel brushes, but they will be good. Hopefully they will be good. After the Brustro and the Camel, I use, these are my the favorite and the go-to brushes. These are from Daler and Rowney. It's a System 3 brushes, and So these, like you can see, I have used them a lot. I've been using this kind of Daler and Rowney brushes from like 8-9 years now, and I just love them. The quality of the brushes is very good, and they last very long. So these are my go-to brushes. They are expensive than the Brustro and the Camel brush, but they are also very good for the beginners. But if you are in a tight budget, you can definitely use the Camel first and then progress to the more costlier types of brushes. So then these are the flat brushes and all. Now we'll talk about some brushes which are for the detailed work. So this is called a rigged brush. This rigged brush has long bristles, and this is used for detail painting. You can have a lot of details when you have to do in a painting. This rigged brush is good. This is a set of Brustro again, and you get different types of brushes in this is a Camel. You get different types of around 12 to 15 types of brushes in a set, and that set costs you around 1000 to 1200 rupees. So these are for the details, and these are very useful when you have to do the detail paintings. So after the brushes, now we'll shift to paints. The paints that I normally use are the Camel Artist Acrylic colors. These I used to use a lot earlier. Now I have shifted to different companies, but I still use the Camel Artist Acrylic colors. These come in two different sizes. One is this is a 120 ml tube, and this costs around here 300 rupees. And as you can see, this tube is very big, and the color lasts for long time, and very budget friendly. So when you are starting the painting, you can definitely go in for this artist acrylic colors from Camel. This is another size in the acrylic color. This is a 40 ml, this is a 120 ml tube. 40 ml tube will cost you around 120 rupees. Of course, the quantity of the paint is less, but for the beginners, this is also good. So these are about the Camel paints. Then I use this Liquitex basic colors also. These are the Liquitex basic acrylic colors. They come in wide variety of colors, different types, and this is a 118 ml tube, and this is for 350 rupees. These are slightly costlier than the Camel colors, but the quality is also good. The only thing I don't like in this Liquitex colors is that they are a bit thin for me, but definitely as a beginner you can use it. And it's not like I don't use these colors, I still use these colors. I love the colors, but only they are slightly thinner. So these again in all the companies, different colors have different prices. This is a 118 ml 360 rupees tube. Some come in 325, some come in 380. So there are different prices for according to the colors. So this is about all about the Liquitex basics. The third colors that I have started using now are the Winsor & Newton Galleria acrylics, and these I really like these colors. I use them a lot nowadays. So the best part about these colors are, first of all, they are in this type of tube. This is not a metal tube, I don't know, this is like a plasticky type of tube which is easier to squeeze out the paint. The second thing, the quality of the paint is very good. The consistency is neither very thick nor very thin, so the coverage is good. So I really like this Winsor and Newton, and I use a lot of these colors. So this is all about the colors that we are that I wanted to tell you about. So for a basic for as a beginner, you can definitely go in for either Camel or Liquitex basics. Either of them is good. The Winsor and Newton, I forgot to tell you the price of this. This is around 60 ml tube, and the price for this is around 199. So this is also not very costly. This is a 199 rupees tube, and this is a cerulean blue, again 60 ml, and it's 199. But these color last longer time. Of course, the most affordable colors will be the Camel Artist Acrylic colors for you. So this is all about the canvases, the brushes, the paints that I have been using, the papers I have introduced you to. Now the next video will be after the introduction of this material. The next video is going to be on the techniques of acrylic painting. Hope you've got a fair idea of the different materials that I have shown during this video. You've got a fair idea of what you want to buy for our beginners friendly acrylic painting course. So please keep the material ready before our next video, which is on techniques of acrylic painting, so that you can paint along with me. And now, thanks for staying with us, for joining us, and please like, comment and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss on any upcoming videos. Thank you.